This is a quick tutorial of how to loom on one of these looms here. You're going to take your thread and it should be coming out of this hole in your yarn. You're going to find the end of your thread. If you have a little knob right here, then you can just tie a knot around here. It'll hold your yarn. Otherwise, you can put it on this little Velcro guy. Velcro, and that should secure it pretty well. Okay, now that you have this, you're going to come to the inside of one peg and loop it around so that it goes around it, and then you go to the next one, and you're looping it every time so that the connecting line is on the inside. Don't loop it this way where the extra line is on the outside, okay? We don't want it this way. We do want it this way on the inside, okay? So you're going to loop all the way around. Do not make it too tight. That will make it harder for you when it comes to the next step, okay? So you're gonna go all the way around, just pulling this thread out. I keep calling it thread, it's yarn. Pulling the yarn out as you go, all the way around. Notice how the connecting line is on the inside, not the outside. Almost back to the beginning. Now that I'm here, I'm going to secure my thread on the Velcro, whether or not I have a little hole guy there. And now I'm going to push all of these down. You can use your little tool for this if you want, but you just want them all down a little lower. Now that they've all been lowered, I'm going to pull my yarn off of my Velcro, and I'm going to go all the way around again, making those same loops. Remember, I'm coming to the inside and around, inside and around. Okay, when I finish this, I'll have 2 rows, one pushed down, one more at the top. And remember, I am not doing this too tight. Okay, wrapping around. Okay, now I've reached my last peg again. I'm going to make sure that I still loop around it. I'm going to secure my yarn on the little Velcro guy underneath. Now it's time to use your tool. See that you have 2 rows and that this yarn is on the inside. I'm going to start at this first one. Actually, I'm going to start at the one I just finished because this will secure my yarn even more, okay? I'm going to grab underneath the bottom yarn and I'm going to pull it over the top of the peg and the top yarn. Okay, looks like this. Now I'm going to do that all the way around. Uh-oh. This was my beginning one. I'm glad this happened. This was my first one, and it got pulled off of my Velcro as I tried to get it under. I can still save it by wrapping it around the way that it came out. If yours comes out that way and you can still save it, excellent. Just kind of wrap it back around this way. Otherwise, you may have to start over, but it should be right at the beginning, so you should be okay. I'm going to secure this with my thumb as I try to get this over, okay? So I get this. Come on, guy. Get this over. I have to let it loosen a little bit. Okay. Now that it's over, I can re-secure that. Okay, and hopefully it won't come undone again. If it does, we may be in trouble, but hopefully it'll just stay. That's why it's really nice to have one of these pegs, but if not, keep your eye on it. Okay, now let's keep going all the way around. Okay, I just did my last one. The reason that you don't want to wrap too tightly is because then it makes it hard to lift the bottom thread up and over. Now that I have them all up and over, I'm going to push this down again. I'm going to push all these down. I'm going to keep a careful eye on this guy. Pushing down, pushing down. They don't have to go all the way down, just low enough that you can do another row. Okay? So now it's time to do another row, and I'm making sure that this guy's okay. I can finally take this one off, this thread, this yarn. Okay, now I'm going to do the exact same thing I did and make loops all the way around, going to the behind and then looping so that the yarn that looks like it's connected the whole way is on the inside. Okay, I made it to where I started. See now how everything has two again. I'm going to secure this on my Velcro, and I want to do the loop that I just finished first to secure this yarn even more. I go under it and stretch it over again. Okay, now I'm going to be very careful with this one. I'm going to secure this one with my thumb, lift it up and over. All right, and then you do that all the way around again. And then it's the same pattern. You're going to keep doing this over and over. Once you finish this row, you're going to push all of these loops down, and then you're going to take your yarn off the Velcro and do another row of loops. So then it starts looking like this. You can see on the inside how I'm starting to get rows of knit stitches, and I'll start to get longer and longer until it's long enough to make into a hat and a beanie. And if we get that far, I will show you how to finish it, but for now, just keep looping and then pulling the loops over each other with your hook. Okay, if you have any questions, if I'm not there, ask a friend who knows. If I am there, I can help you.